video games. It's always about sports and competition. School was very important. My mom made sure that I went to the best schools. I played basketball tirelessly, from gyms to alleys to recs to rec teams. Always played basketball. I just realized at a certain age I wasn't going to grow anymore. And my mom was like, yo, maybe basketball isn't for you. I was like, it may not be for me to play, but I'm going to find my way. And that's what we did, and that's what we're here today. We're headed to my high school.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Craig Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, the forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
Hey, Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Lillard misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. On the wing, Johnson. Antetokounmpo defending. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Can't nail the jumper. Giannis against Bridges. Giannis inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First personal foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Throw good. Giannis. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Now here's Giannis. This game we saw him score 32. Count that one.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
To Dinwiddie. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Now Beasley, wide open. Basket counts.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Middleton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Thomas kicks to Dinwiddie. A floater. Bridges, no one around him. Nice shot from the wing. Bridges has got 5 now.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Lillard misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bridges with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Johnson. Good.
Area where Johnson has improved, rolling off the screen and getting downhill.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Johnson outside. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Off target from the wing. The 17-footer. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Johnson outside.
The NBA season 1-1-2-0-2-3 game 3-0. Games and highlights will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and
the NBA season 1-1-2-0-2-3 game 3-0 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
And that one falls for Middleton. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
O'Neal's checked in for the Nets.
Middleton in some both.
And GA, this Nets team kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now, here's Thomas. Scoreless thus far. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Lillard. The shot comes out. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Shooting 2. Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Looking at the Bucks,
NBA season 1-1-2-0-2-3 game 3-0 matchups will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
For a while, he's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
There's Thomas with the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee.
Game 3-0 New York Knicks 1-7-1-2 Oklahoma City Thunder 1-9-9.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
He's a tough shot taker and a tough shot maker. Few do it better than Damian Lillard.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Walker. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard misses.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Beasley. It's blocked. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cameron Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Nets trail by 6. Now, here is O'Neal. His last outing, he had 8 points. The fadeaway. Dinwiddie kicks to O'Neal. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Lillard with it. 32 points for him last game against New York.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And checking out Brooklyn, 7 games back.
Seeing where the Nets are, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Watford. It's rebounded by Portis.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Looking to get it going. Walker with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Dinwiddie trying to get open. O'Neal, no good. That's tipped. Lillard, the pass to Beauchamp. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Dinwiddie covering. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Now O'Neal. After the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard. O'Neal. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Connaughton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting from Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton. At the line with 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Payne, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the second free throw, good. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. O'Neal outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
That contact's just really no problem for Giannis. He's just too broad and too strong to get shut down.
Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line 2 times.
The first one falls. That one drops. He ties it up. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And they recover it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Beasley is out there with Payne, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Dinwiddie outside. Takes the 13-footer, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee in the lead. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Antetokounmpo. What a move, Giannis!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Lillard shoved in for Payne. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and watch to see that.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Beasley for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Beasley. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Outside for Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Step back shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges inside. Covered by Lillard.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Outside Thomas. Count it. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lillard with no one around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
And the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Shoots from 14, and that one hits back iron. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Dinwiddie. Covered by Lillard. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here is Lillard. He's got 9. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson. That shot no good. Great D that time from Portis. Passes it to Middleton. Down low. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Pass to Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Thomas, 6 points for him. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Lopez with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dinwiddie. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Beauchamp's checked in. Shoots a fader, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Lopez. Lillard against Thomas. It's deflected. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Watford's checked in. The free throw is good from Lillard.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
making a change here. Haynes checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Mikal Bridges.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And Walker kicks to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Thomas got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Back to Middleton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Steps back and fires. Payne grabs the board.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Walker surveying the floor. The pass to Thomas. Count it. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Middleton can't get it to go. And trailed by 3. Outside, O'Neal. Shoots over Connaughton. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jumper for 2. And that's now 6 points for Chris Middleton. Walker in the post. The feed to Thomas. Payne with the block. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Milwaukee leading by 3. There's 1:17 left in the first half. And it's Connaughton missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Inside, here's Finney Smith. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Walker. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And there it is for him.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Middleton up top. Finney Smith defending. Shot clock at 6. Payne's shot is good.
Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
He's off on that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 2 block shots, and 12 big-time rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Bridges passes to Thomas. Teardrop shot, a rebound by the Bucks.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Finney-Smith. Passes it to Thomas. Over Beasley. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Brooklyn with the rebound. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Thomas down low, working on Beasley. Rebounded by the Bucks. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
To the middle, Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And we get a moment to check out the team scoring leaders. The Bucks second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact, and usually does that on the offensive end.
For Milwaukee, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 13. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. There's Giannis with the slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
On the clock, the 3 from Thomas. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Johnson. Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now here's Lopez. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it could make him an elite scorer.
Walker's checked in for the Nets. Both good from the line that time. And the Bucks with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lopez outside. Three-pointer, Lillard drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And it's Lillard missing. Nets trail by 18. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Dinwiddie's got 13 points.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Beasley against Walker. 9 feet out. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Claxton. 14 points for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 11.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Dinwiddie. With the drive, there's the pass to Watford. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 34 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And the story of Cameron Van Brent is one of redemption. Out of the league for a while, but he's come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, not only out of the league, Kevin, but remember, he was a lottery pick in 2015. So bouncing around, stints in China, a little bit of time in the G League. I mean, that's determination to get back, have an opportunity, and take advantage of it.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Dinwiddie drives in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And that one is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bridges outside. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Bridges has got 13.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Here's Beauchamp. That shot misses. Walker with some nice D. O'Neal dishes to Walker.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists now tonight. Payne passes to Portis. That one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Walker. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Payne can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 17. Antetokounmpo kicks to Payne. This is it to Portis. Kick out to Giannis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Milwaukee looking at who they got. We've got Damian Lillard. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Finds Dinwiddie to the inside. Finney-Smith, and no good that time. Great D that time from Portis. Lillard way outside. It's good from long range. 21 points in the game.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Beasley, the pass to Lillard.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
At the line from Milwaukee, Chris Middleton, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Nets trail by 17. From the wing. Offensive rebound. And no good. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Lillard. And he lays it straight in. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Throws it up high.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Lopez kicks to Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Finney Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point game. Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. Good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Johnson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Beasley against Dinwiddie. Lopez with the steal. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
Here's Thomas, and the Nets miss again. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Middleton, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Outside Portis. Lillard surveying the D. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Lopez with the steal. Here's Lillard. Connects on the 9-footer. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oh, man, tonight it's Dame time, and when Lillard gets hot, it's a sight to see.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Thomas. With the floater. Milwaukee with the rebound. Beasley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Lillard. The second effort, again with the block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And there's the pass to Johnson. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Portis.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Offensive rebound. Lopez. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Cameron Johnson. That's good from Lopez.
Just remarkable as the game has evolved. So has Brook Lopez. You have that reliable three-point shooting ability that has become such a weapon of his.
And it's in there. And the Bucks with possession here. Dinwiddie with the steal. 5-on-3 break. Here's Thomas. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Beasley the pass to Lopez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Beasley outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Bucks leading by 20. Here's Lillard and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot vary anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one is good by Beasley.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That's good from Thomas on the assist by Dinwiddie. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
To the paint.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Bucks leading by 20. Giannis outside. Pass to Beasley. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas, that's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
Line from Milwaukee, Damian Lillard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Walker's subbed in for Cameron Thomas. All free throws good from Lillard. Now many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple of years.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
That one good for 2. Lillard's got 38 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They grabbed their own miss and stolen by Portis. Lillard outside. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.